Hello, and welcome back to Lord of Heroes on Nyris Gaming. We have our November Avillon times out, and I have a few things that are just minor details I noticed in places that I would like to show. Let us look at this. So, our primary hero, probably the only one for November, is going to be Light Laphlaes. I don't remember if he's the extreme version of Laphlaes. I can also never remember how to pronounce his name. It's either Laphlaes or Laphlaes. Pretty sure. There's going to be a new Mystic Beast for Mystic Beast Mayhem. Don't know when that's going to be happening. And there's going to be a new outfit for Laphlaes. For Halloween, actually, weirdly. I would imagine that would come out in the next few days, because that would be weird if it came out later, given Halloween is already over. One more news thing to cover. There is going to be a Meowmic Beast hunt starting on the 4th, so in 3 days from now, going through the 13th. The rewards will be Link Stones up to a full 10 pull worth, a Mystic Soulstone, 1,000 crystals, 1,000,000 gold, another 2,000,000 gold off of the special version, 250,000 renown, 20 elixirs of insight every day, potent elixirs of insight, 5 runes for every class, and then fire and colorless runes from mid to high. Also, they kind of just suddenly dropped. We knew about the Vanessa outfit from the October Avillon times, but we did not know about the Mikhail outfit. So he has a more fancy outfit for Halloween as well. Everyone's getting Midnight Edition. That will be available until January 1st. Here is the official artwork of the regular and limited. And then the Midnight Edition for Vanessa. Similarly available until January 1st. Here is the official artwork. She has short hair in the normal version and long hair in the limited. I got this one by turning in some of my older skins that I didn't like as much. And she looks amazing with it, actually. Especially water. There is that intro animation for you, and she looks perfect color palette-wise for water with that, even though the default is fire. Actually, it's either fire or light. I can't quite tell. The hair color's similar. Something to note in the raid battles. So this is not a thing in the Silent Straits. I have confirmed, mainly probably because you're doing that with other players. However, you can use the subscription speed for the raid now to make this go immensely faster. They no longer have to do this for like 10 to 20 minutes, depending on how long you're lasting. I also misread something with the update the other day. Ireland is actually only available for a month. Every other featured summon has been available for 2 months. Like Helga here, she's been out for a month already, and she still has until the end of November. Lynn only has till the end of November, so she's available for half the time as all the rest are. I don't know why they did it this way. It's kind of annoying. But hopefully we get more lucky with this one, because you're not going to have anywhere near as much time to farm the Silent Straits or Link Stones. Second to last thing to note, the obelisk has been completely changed as far as which bosses are around, and the challenges are a bit different. Like normally floor 1 would be bringing Waterfram, now it's Light Johann. However, the boss for floor 1 is Dark Bianca. This is the first time we've seen an alternate element for base Bianca, which is water. And based on her abilities, she is very striker reading. Attacks a single enemy, heals the user in proportion to damage dealt, much like Earth Lucilica. Second one is 2 turns, attack selected enemy, 100% chance to deplete their action gauge. And the burst, instead of an AoE like water, is attack selected enemy, 80% chance to reduce attack and defense for 2 turns, ignoring resistance. Sounds like either a warrior or a striker to me. Next we have on floor 5, Dark Arcanath from the second book of War of the Tyrants. She is like a snow leopard, dark assassin type with commas, and she is pretty much identical to how she appears in the second book. Although she does not have the aesthetic of the loading screen artwork that we have of her. which is not in the second book either, until maybe that finishes. Still have no news on that yet, unfortunately. Floor 10 is Fire Aslan from Book 2 of War of the Tyrants. Pretty much identical from what I remember. Dragon Knight Helga is on floor 15, identical to her playable version, not her War of the Tyrants version. Fire Lyn on floor 20, identical to her playable version. Light Joshua on floor 25. I do not remember if this is identical to his extreme appearance. I would imagine pretty close. I do remember him having counterattack. Aaron has returned on floor 30. Fire Mikhail, our October paid hero, on floor 35. Buryu has returned on floor 40. Dark Solfi has returned on floor 45. Floor 49 is still Dark Johann. Floor 50 is now Earth Ondel, instead of Light Sifrid for the past couple months. Although the fight previously was Ondel and Sifrid, but Sifrid was the boss. Ondel is now the boss, which means you have to kill him, which is going to be obnoxious because he gets counterattack quite frequently, so hitting him is dangerous. However, you're allowed to bring snipers this time. I actually don't remember if it was snipers or clerics you weren't allowed to bring, one of the two. But you are locked into 3 Earth heroes and 2 Water heroes if you want to 3-star it. My guess primarily for the Earth would be Earth Laphlaes, Earth Schneider, possibly Earth Aslan if you have him. Then Water would be Water Vanessa for revives, and possibly Water Crom or Water Joshua for action gauge boosting, depending on which you have. Sap is going to be your friend. If this is anything like the past couple months, it will only be one wave of Ondel and whoever is with him. Final thing to note is going to be in the archives with some of the comments. You can go through these and with new heroes and find some good teasers for new heroes. Like you look at Dragon Knight Helga here. We have like people from War of the Tyrants. Her dragon actually has a water element. My first thought is that just because she's water as well. But would Chimeriseth be playable? Uncertain. Young Walter, Light Walter. I doubt Mr. Generic Captain Dude from my Sola would be playable, but he has an element because he does in the War of the Tyrants. He gets a comment from her older self. Ralagon is Earth. Here's Dark Arcanath, Young Aslan, and War of the Tyrants Rosanna. Unfortunately, I can't look at Fire Lyn's comments because I don't have her yet. However, Fire Mikhail has some interesting teasers. We have his Dark Element, Fire Lyn, of course, and then Earth Johann and Water Laphlaes. So, weirdly, I saw this, was thinking that would be the Laphlaes would be good next, but no, it's going to be Light. And we're hoping that Light Laphlaes will be summoned and not paid, and hopefully he'll be 2 months like they were doing previously. Because I calculated it out. If you're getting 10 runs of Silent Straits and getting 2 Linkstones each, that's 20 a day. You get maybe a 10 pull or 2 in a month, which is nowhere near the 90 you need to guarantee a hero, barring any extra stuff like Beast Hunts. So hopefully they extend them back to where they were. That is going to do it for Lord of Heroes news on Nyris Gaming. Check out the links in the description for my Twitter to know when I post, and to join the Discord server. Hopefully that link still works. I might have to look at that. Until next time, though.